Wade, was that a trip up to the boardroom to ask for a new contract?
No. Duffo was up there. I just was seeing if he was shooting off or if he was hanging around.
Well, he must have been. He saw a very good game tonight and a fantastic performance from your team.
Yeah, I thought they were excellent from 1 to, I just said to him in there, 1 to 18. They were really good to a man, and I think it was the right outcome.
Did you think it wasn't going to come though?
Not necessarily, because they just said in there. I asked the players for their feedback, and that was one of the things they said, that they kept believing, kept pushing, never gave in, and for all the chances that we created, all the shots, all the crosses, they kept probing, kept asking questions, and justifiably got their reward.
You must be delighted because the game plan that you set up worked perfectly.
Yeah, no, I thought we would. Yeah, but that's testament to the players, because you can set it out, but they're the ones that have to go and live it and enact it, and the ones who came on slotted in. So no, really pleased with them. Pleased for everybody, because it's been a good night for the football club.
And that keeps that home form going. I think that's 4 in a row now at home.
Yeah, 4 in a row and 2 clean sheets. So we want this to feel like a difficult place for teams to come, and obviously the last few results go a long way towards doing that.
And that was a team that you've beaten tonight, who came here 4 straight wins, 6th in the table, not conceded many goals. So that must make it even more pleasing.
Yeah, no, they're a really good side, and they'll be there or thereabouts at the end of the season.
Obviously, before the game, we had the news about Alfie being out for a long time, and we heard about 2 months. Is that about right?
Yeah, I think the estimate's about 8 to 10 weeks. So, it's obviously not what anyone wants, but these things happen, and players get injuries, and we'll work around it best we can.
Will he need an op, or is it just a case of just having it recover?
I don't believe he'll need an op. As far as I'm aware, he's not. But I think there is a little bit of swelling to get down before we can properly ascertain what's underneath.
But a chance for other people now.
Yeah.
He's not here, so a chance for people like Christian Norton, like George Lloyd, like Charlie Brown. And you went for Christian Norton tonight. What was the thinking behind that?
He's got pace to burn. He can go in behind, and he can give him problems on turnover, which I think he did. And yeah, like you say, we've got players that have been waiting and have been chomping, and I always said it's a long season. It won't be determined by 1 to 11. It'll be the full crop of them.
And you went, and Taylor Perry came back in for Elliott Bonds. Is that just to sort of manage Elliott a bit, having been out?
Yeah, well, we've got good options in there, and obviously Dan Ansted's come back on the bench. Hopefully James Ollie-Inkra isn't too far away. So we've got good options in there, and we've got a lot of games. So we will, I'm sure we'll take the opportunity to freshen it up and change it when the time's right.
And good for Ryan to get back on the score sheet again, having come back to the club, and it was a lovely goal, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was really good. It was a bit of quality. I thought Dan was good. The ball held the ball for us. Great run, great ball, and a good finish. And Broomy he can do that. He's got the energy to keep getting in the box and keep putting himself in situations where he can score goals. So yeah, pleased for him, pleased for everyone.
And another game in which Luke Southwood hasn't had much to do.
No, but I thought what he did have to do, he did well. He looked calm, he looked composed, and he looked proactive in all his work. So no, it's been a good start for the goalie coach.
Is that your best 90 of the season?
But yeah, I think over the course of 90 minutes it was. Yeah, it was. I thought always reiterate to the lads that no two halves of football are ever the same, but I thought over the 90 we were, like I said, I thought we deserved the result, and we were on the night we were a better team.
It gives you a bit of confidence going into another tough one on Saturday up at Sheffield Wednesday.
It's a great one to go into. So I think there's a said to you many times, as a club and as a group of players, we've worked really hard to be here, and you want to go to places like Hillsborough and you want to play in those games. So that'd be a good occasion for us.
Wade, well done. Thanks very much.
Thank you. Cheers, fellas.
Wade, if you are going to be without Alfie for a while, how encouraged were you with the way the front three linked up? So I know there's other players waiting, but those three really looked dangerous tonight, didn't they?
Yeah, they did, but we have attacking options. So listen, Alfie's. Yeah, I think you saw Alfie on Saturday. He was really sharp, really bright. So of course we don't want to be without him, but like I said, it happens. No one, you get injuries in football, and we do have a squad of 20 odd, and we believe in all of them. So it's a good opportunity for other people now who've been chomping.
I think Christian Norton's only started one league game before, but come on quite a few times, and you definitely believed in when you brought him back. Obviously, is that the best performance he's put in so far? Do you think?
Yeah, I don't think we saw the best of Christian when he came last year. He was carrying a little bit of a groin injury. He never really got up and running. But I knew he was a good player from people back at Stoke who played with him and who coached him, and he was a different animal since the first day he's come back in. He's leaner, he's lighter, he looks hungry, and he's got those attributes that you saw tonight.
I know you always say don't think you cracked it, obviously, but you have asked a few times, called for the players to believe in themselves a bit more. Do you think they had a bit of a swagger about them at times tonight?
No, I think you want them to believe in themselves, and individually and collectively, into what we can become. I just said to them in there, when we weren't winning games, we didn't get too down, and we didn't think it was the end of the world. I think everybody stayed quite level-headed, and we've won a couple of games. We won't suddenly think that we've cracked it and we've arrived, but I do believe we're growing into a good team, and keep saying that we're showing signs of growth, we're showing signs of development, and going toe to toe tonight against a top team in the league, and not just winning the game, but performing in the manner that we did, and deservedly winning the game, will just encourage more belief in what they're doing.
I think you got 2 points more than you had at this stage last season, so that shows you that it's been a very good start.
Yeah, is it still the start? It's like I said, I was told it was a bad start after 3 or 4 games, and yeah, I think collectively everybody stayed calm and believed in what we were doing, and yeah, obviously it looks a little bit rosier now, but we have to keep the grist to the mill and keep working hard and make sure that we don't come away from the things that have got us back on track.
Yeah.